and welcome to Plus Event, your number one diary show that brings you the best and biggest events to your screens. I am Uyime Elijah, and on today's show, we have 3 interesting events that you would absolutely enjoy. First, Spotify, music streaming platform, celebrates Afrobeats and 1 billion streams on Friday. Now, Spotify gathered an array of celebrities, podcasters, influencers, music executives, media personalities, and music enthusiasts for 2 immersive events under the banners of Spotify Podcast Lagos and Spotify Afrobeats. Don't go nowhere, we'll be right back. Spotify has been actively engaged in elevating the significance and accomplishment of the Afrobeats genre since its launch in Africa. The momentous introduction of the Afrobeats journey of a billion stream site designed to celebrate the genre's milestones culminated in the captivating event that captivated not only music enthusiasts but also everyone fortunate enough to be part of the Afrobeats journey. On Friday, Spotify gathered an array of celebrities, podcasters, influencers, music executives, media personalities, and the music enthusiasts for 2 immersive events under the banner of Spotify Podcast Lagos and Spotify Afrobeats.
Walking down the aisle, I make a shiver. I will be patient. Tell you to learn to get down behind me. I will be patient. Wanna run and let her know calmness. So you know that I'm a wounded soul. Are you ready to talk to us? This I held, this high what I did. 1, 2, 3, talk to me, talk to me. Oh yeah, mommy, sorry. Without you need, talk to me, I would have never lost you. Without you need, get up, bitch, you cannot say with your mouth. What you say? You say with your hand. I want. I already won. DJ, would you play me, sermon? And God, on the floor.
I really love the idea of this event because Afrobeats has really come a long way. Like the whole world literally listens to Afrobeats now. So I'm so happy that we get to celebrate our wins. We are actually celebrating journey of 1 billion streams, right? It's actually a really, really nice thing.
This is just like an appreciation of how the journey of Afrobeat has been so far. Looking at how it has been all this while till date, we can say one, we have put in the work as a body, and thanks to Spotify for recognizing Afrobeat and celebrating the journey so far. We can only be grateful to them.
I think this is just the beginning. I think there's so much more coming through, and I think I'm super excited that Spotify has tapped into the celebration of Afrobeats, especially in the numbers way early. And as I said, there's so much more coming through.
I mean, it's awesome, right? But it's extra special for me because I feel like I was kind of like a part of this. Love Wanting TCK, one of the highest selling Afrobeat records. I hear now that with Chocolate City, Warner Music at that time. So, like, rough, that's like, I'm like, okay. We're part of this, all sorts of.
I think Afrobeats has come a long way.
longer than anyone has anticipated. And I'm proud of Nigeria for like pushing that envelope. So it's dope to see. It's dope to see.
I traveled pretty much 5,000 just to be here at the event from Berlin, where I'm based, just to listen to the guys. It's a great vibe. I love it.
I guess I'm proud as a Nigerian, I mean, that's a good feat. That's a great feat. So, yeah, it's something to celebrate for sure.
Yeah, it's actually a good thing because I knew when Spotify actually came in and the growth of Afrobeat has been crazy recently. We have the icons of Afrobeat, they are doing so great. Even the upcoming artists are doing so great. So it's actually a good thing. Seeing the whole 1 billion stream is a big deal, yeah.
Plutovania said they not gonna want like this, so they say I drop nursery rhymes. Pepe lili, pepe lili, pepe lili, pepe lili, pepe lili, pepe. The commercial is fun, if you're not sharp, man, if you're not sharp, if you don't go there, then you're not laugh. If you're not talking, then you're not back. Pluto, we're not a show for my brother. Pluto, not a show for my. Pluto, we're not a show for my. Say, Pluto, not a show for my. Pluto, we're not a show for my. If you're not sharp, man, if you're not sharp, if you don't go there, then you're not laugh. Pluto, not a show for my. Pluto, we're not a show for my. 10,000 guess my room. But which one I go choose? Look at the ones that also for us. When you want to get go out for fuck's sake, 10,000 gets in my room. Oh, but which one I go choose? Look at the ones that also for us. Chapiru, 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 chapiru. Many the para for presidents. You know the explain without evidence. When evidence later you make it sense. Excellence is a lessons. You know the insult and intelligence. Many people want to use me play. This on this. I don't think so. I don't think so. This on this. I don't think so. I don't think so. This on this. I don't believe.
Afrobeats say what? Come on! Say!
Come back some, I'm a fire, I'm a fire, I'm a fire.
Who's on fire tonight?
I'm a fire, I'm a fire, I'm a fire, I'm a fire, I'm a
The next event is life is usually about donation, not about duration, and those who boast of how long they have been in a position are merely occupying space. They have no value to add to the status quo. These were the words of exhortation by Venerable Tunde Oduwole during the service of songs held in honor of the late Major General Victor Babatope Williams, held at the CMS Grammar School, Bariga. Don't go nowhere, we'll be right back. This is not just another church service, but a gathering of old grammarians of CMS Grammar School, Bariga. They are here at the service of songs for the late Maj.Gen.Babatope Victor Babatope Williams, retired, to pay their last respect. The mood was solemn and full of sobriety, with beautiful renditions from the choir. In a short exhortation, the Venerable Tunde Oduwole, an old boy and former principal of the school, stressed the need for humans to lead lives of service and make a difference in society. He described the late Maj.Gen. Williams as an extraordinary individual who stooped low to conquer.
He was a loyal friend, a jolly good fellow. Whatever your age, he will oscillate to relate with you very well. He never gets angry, but he can dramatically change if you try to pull wool over his eyes. That is the man that we respect so much. His wisdom and guidance extended beyond the battlefield, touching the lives of everyone who was fortunate enough to know him.
For the children, it is most wonderful to be fathered by the late Maj.Gen. Victor Babatope Williams, retired. They are thankful to God for an impactful life lived by their late dad.
All the great things that God helped me to achieve. I just want to say thank God for a life well spent, and everyone he said here about all his legacy, because he has impacted in us in one way or the other. That's why we're here to honor him and give him his last respects.
It was a man of great talents, great honor, a man who taught us to remember whose children we were. So much had devotion for children having academic studies. He was a man that gave all he had to ensure that his children were okay. He would stop at nothing just to make sure that there was a smile on our faces.
Tributes poured freely from old grammarians, trustees, patrons, presidents, both past and present, family members, friends, and close associates, as they paid their last respect.
A very humble person, very approachable, very friendly, and very unassuming. If you met him, you will never know he was a soldier. The first thing you notice about him is the peaceful man had a mien of attraction, which is the basic thing about grammarians. Wherever we go, we stand out as friendly people, and I think he represented us well.
Very generous and very passionate about the school. I think he brought to bear on us the military training. No excuse for anything. There is no excuse for General Williams. When we were going to build the chapel, he was the chairman of the chapel committee, and we were able to do the chapel within 1.5 years. The chapel was there in the school, and that is to his eternal credit.
No doubt, the sad and painful demise of late General Victor Babatope Williams might have left a difficult-to-fill vacuum, not just in the lives of family members, but also everyone who's met him, especially the old grammarians. Maj.Gen. Victor Babatope Williams slept in the Lord on Thursday, 21st September 2023. He was aged 78.
And finally, on this episode of Plus Events is
countries that do not pursue free education always manage to embark on economic programs that are not beneficial for their people. These were the words of poet, publisher, editor, and activist Odia Ofeimu during the public presentation of a compendium of his essay Tributes and Conversation, which held in Lagos. Let's go.
These are friends of Odia Ofeimu, a man who wears many hats. They have put every other thing aside to mark his 73rd birthday by putting a book together in his honor. Some know Odia Ofeimu as a poet, others as publisher, editor, activist, polemicist, mentor, and a politician.
It tells me I have delivered some, but I have not finished delivering, and that I must continue working. And I suppose this is one way of not letting me forget that once upon a time I made promises to friends, even promises I did not make, but which they expected me to fulfill.
The book, titled Odia Ofeimu, In Search of a Common Morality, Essays, Tributes and Conversation, was reviewed by a veteran journalist and columnist, Ruben Abati.
Those who know Odia, the title of the third part of the book under review, The Odia We know him to be a man who takes everything that he does seriously. It is this single-minded devotion to his craft and to his environment, to society, that has been a defining characteristic of his polyvalent genius, committed in virtually every facet of his persona as a poet, writer, polemicist, journalist, dramatist, producer, essayist, publisher, literary critic, and entrepreneur.
The occasion was void of the usual dining and wining, synonymous with birthday celebrations. It was more of a time for speeches and tributes.
For the editors of this compilation, and to thank them for continuing to honor a man who deserves all the honor that you can give him while he's alive.
Odia is an embodiment of knowledge and knowledge distribution, and its knowledge production spans several decades. And in a society where almost everything is undermined, we felt that we should come together and celebrate his works.
The book presentation provided an avenue for the celebrant to renew his calls for free education in Nigeria.
Once you enter into a free education mode, all other segments, all other areas of the economy are actually retuned and fine-tuned to produce more. When society do not pursue free education, they escape responsibilities that remove creativity.
Senior advocate of Nigeria, Femi Falana, and others frowned at what they termed as dollarization of the Nigerian economy.
There's no provision in our law for the dollarization of the Nigerian economy. Under their own Central Bank Act, Section 20, the legal tender in it is the naira, not dollar. In fact, it's a criminal offense to reject the naira and embrace the dollar.
The concern today is the economy of Nigeria. It's not forgetting that. I grew up in a Nigerian where virtually everything was almost normal. Normal in the sense that to get a person that would not be able to eat 3 square meals in the part of Nigeria was difficult. No matter your status, your class position, eating was almost taken for granted. Food was taken for granted.
The consensus here is that the book, Odia Ofeimu in Search of a Common Morality, Essays, Tributes and Conversation, is a must-read and recommended for schools.
Well, that's a wrap for today. I hope you enjoyed the event on the show today. Remember, if you want to showcase your events to the world, Plus Events is the place for you. Subscribe to our YouTube channel at PlusTvAfrica Lifestyle. I am Uime Elijah. Enjoy your weekend.